Hey, what is going on, gamers? This is Dr. Redstone signing in to another episode on the channel. In today's episode, boy oh boy, take that iOS Global. We came in that numero uno spot over on the Android European server. You guys seen it on the last live stream over on Raid. Thank you so much for everybody who came out for that one, by the way. Definitely taking that #1 spot over in Asylum. Huge shout out absolutely everybody over there who participated in that big run. We got quite a bit of news to come from after that. I don't know when we're going to talk about it this week because we got jam-packed with heroic mode. Without further ado, let's jump into those leaderboards. Alrighty, gamers, and jumping on into this one, we took #1, guys. I thought we would be first up, Android European server. No? Okay, iOS Global still beat us. Okay, that's fine. Hey, that's okay. So we're gonna start this bad mamma jam over here with the iOS Global server because apparently they did a little bit better than we did on Android European server. We got Touch Legacy with 106 million freaking points. Okay, big shout out to those guys. That's freaking insane. Deadpool's Unicorn coming out at #2 spot with 98 million points. Hey, what's going on, gamers? This is Dr. Redstone. I just want to interrupt this episode because we got a message from Primetime Joanna. Big shout out to the Pranksters squad leader over there on that iOS Global server. Now, this 1 and 2, apparently they were planning to go ahead and knock Touch Legacy off again, but somebody went ahead and leaked it. Man, I'm gonna go ahead and post some pictures. Just scumbag right there. Exactly, man. Definitely don't want to be defeated again. I mean, keep that stuff tight, nicked, locked, and everything like that. So big shout out to Joanna and absolutely everybody over there coming in at that #2 spot. Should be #1. Those dang leakers, man. A Team United in #3 with 36 million. Looks like a way drop off right there. Stealth and Sins coming at that #4 spot. Extreme Players Club at 5. Odin's Rage at 6. Loki Legion coming at #7. Crystal Vanguard at 8. Ruthless Battalion. Big shout out to all the homies over there. We got Rom rounding out the top 10. 106 million points. That's crazy. NXG coming in at #11. Disc Jockeys at 12. Furious Knights at 11. Assassin's Assault 14. Damn, Chimp Nation coming at that #15 spot. We got Battalion Playground, Land of Exiles, Creation, DPA Academy, and Firestarters rounding out the top 20 over here on the iOS global servers, because you guys know the top 20 goes ahead and grabs the armor, so that's why we go over those guys. Jumping on over here to the iOS European server. Do I need to go back? Touch Legacy 106 million points. No, what did we have? And then we also had Deadpool's Unicorns with 98 million points. Keep those in mind as we go through these leaderboards, ladies and gentlemen. Knights of Empire coming at that #1 spot. Looks like Barbarians takes a break over on the Wars, but they should be back for Raid. 18 million points. Memory and Thought, huge shout out to everybody over there. Coming at #2 spot with 11 million. Right freaking behind them, we got Stealthy Ninjas coming at #3 with 10.5 billion or million points right there. Elite Disciples coming at that #4 spot. Big shout out to those guys. Atlas at #5. Nightmare at #6. Last Dragon's Road at 7. And the Church at #8. Rounding out the top 10, Dutch Helden 1 and the First Order. We got Nature's Dutch at 11. Dutch Bus Station. Looks like Dutch is taking absolutely over there. FC Mail and the League and Death Squad for iOS European servers. Big shout out to all those guys. Now finally we can jump on over here to the Android European server where we took #1 spot. Okay, so apparently are we the last server? Was that why we're not that? Oh, we're the last ones, even though we took #1. Oh, okay, it's fine, don't worry about it. We have the Old Guard coming at that #1 spot. Definitely a guild that I have yet to see over here on the Android global servers. I was definitely seeing a bunch of stuff on my lineup timeline, so big shout out to those guys. We got 35 million points. Do we go back and let them know that the 100 million for iOS? No. Okay, don't worry about it. We have Phoenix Lord coming at that #2 spot with 20 million points. Killer Elite LD coming at that #3 spot with 16 million points. The Legends at #4, the Unseen Force in the top 5 right there. We got Supernaturals at #6, and big shout out to all of the homies over in that Loke City. You guys know exactly where we are over here on the Android global. Loke City forever, so big shout out to those guys. Son of Brotherhood coming in at #8. NB No Battle No Victory coming in at that #9 spot. Bloodborne to Kill coming in at that #10 spot. We got Shadows of Flame, Code of Honor, AL4, OSP, and Locked Out rounding out the top 15. Of course, this is the global, so we will be going over the top 20. Libby Shy coming at that 16. Divergent Freaks, Hybris, Unicorn Prospects, and Loke City 2. That's right, we got another one coming in at that #20 spot. So big shout out to those guys, as well as big shout out to the main guild Loke City for coming in at that #7 and #7 spot. So big shout out to those guys. Now finally, can we go over to the Android European server? Flick, do the screen thing. Alrighty, here we are, and we got the Asylum coming in at that #1 spot with 114 billion points. 14 million. It was only 14 million. Okay, so we got 14 million. Apparently I read it wrong. 14 million coming at the #1 spot. We got Semper Fidelis right freaking behind us with 13.9 million points. They were close. It was definitely a good battle. Asylum came out with the victory. The Dutch Guild coming at the #3 spot with 11. Asco coming in at #4. We have Never Give Up coming in at the #5. LOD at 6. Diduchin numero dos. Not sure where Diduchin #1 comes from, but #2 is at that #7 spot. Jumping on over here, we got White Wolves coming in at #8. Natural Born Killers at #9, and German Underworld coming in at that #10 spot. Rounding these bad things on out, we got Happy Magic Guild coming in at #11. Hooter von Jericho coming at that #12 spot. We got KOK Sin with King of Kings coming at that #13 spot over there. Come Get Some at #14, and German Skrillex coming in at that #15 spot. So apparently we took #1. It wasn't good enough to become #1 on all 4 servers, blah blah blah. You guys know iOS global, man, they definitely came out and stomped everybody out. That is freaking phenomenal. I love exactly what they're doing over there. They're completely killing it. I mean, if I were to say which one is going to be the dominant server, keep in mind I am over on the Android server, but Touch Legacy, man, Untouchables, Touch, the Touch family, there's a lot of touches in all that whole thing. Absolutely killing it, man. So I want to give a huge shout out to every single one of those guys over there, setting the bar way above everybody else. Phenomenal. Probably spending definitely a lot more money than everybody else, but at the same time, man, I feel like you got to give props. I feel like you got to give a little bit of kudos to those guys, and especially too, if you're on iOS global server, man, you got quite a bit of competition. I know that there is quite a bit of that Touch family, Touch alliance, whatever you guys want to call it. I know there's a couple different alliances and families and stuff like that over there, but man, it definitely seems like Touch is definitely taking over, which is crazy to see that they're not only taking over in that server alone, but they're definitely taking over in all of the servers, because nobody came close to that 100 million points. Nobody came close to that 98 million points. Like, that's just freaking crazy that 1 and 2 has got to be that high, when us over here on the European servers are pushing 13-14 million. Even on Android global, pushing with a 30-40 million. iOS global got us by double. That just seems crazy to me. So huge shout out to absolutely everybody over there. Make sure and stay tuned. We got a bunch of heroic mode. We got some changes over on the Android European server. Definitely happy about this. Number one, we got a new month and everything like that. So there's definitely a lot to come for this week. So definitely stay tuned for that one. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to smash that like button. Definitely helps me out more than you know. If you guys have any questions, suggestions, favorite color, favorite character in the game, armor, whatever it is, put it down in the comment section. Definitely helps out the algorithm. And as always, don't forget to subscribe before you go. This is Dr. Redstone signing out. Thanks, YouTube. What? You think they outperformed us? Yeah, they definitely outperformed us. I mean, 14 million compared to what, 102? Do they have 102? That's just freaking crazy. Whatever. Big shout out to those guys. A little bit sour about it, to be totally honest with you. Android, you know, I'd expect us to win or beat them or come close. I mean, we're not even close. Second place even beat both of us. I mean, we could take number one on Android Global and number one on Android European server, and they still beat us on Touch Legacy. Whatever.